Craigslist is a great platform to use when selling one's belongings. In the speech today, I will show you the easy step-by-step process and how to make a posting yourself. Now, my experience with the site is quite limited to say the least, but I have plenty of experience with other sites, such as Facebook Marketplace and such as Amazon, the biggest notorious selling site that people usually use. But I can assure you that my experience of what I lack with experience of Craigslist does not matter, for I am pretty good with the site. And Craigslist, from what I can tell, is by far the best platform to use when it comes to making your own sales and postings. And today I will show you why. Now, for starters, we're gonna obviously want to go to the site. As you can see, I already have it loaded up and ready to go. All we need to do now is click onto the link. Once to the link, you will be met with a plethora of information. It is quite overwhelming at first, but the only thing that we'll need to focus on today is to create a posting. So you can click on that, and we're making a sale today. So we're gonna click on for sale by owner. It'll continue us over, and for today's example, we will simply just be using the free stuff. It's not really a specific item in place that we will be posting. It'll just be an example of one. So, in today's example, we're gonna have to write out, all this general information. Now, I, for one, will not be using my personal information and or being too in-depth with this posting, so we will just go with the bare minimum for a description. For the posting title, we will use just simply object. And in city or neighborhood, obviously, we'll just put something fake like Whoville. I don't believe that's how you spell it. And then just whatever you want to put for the posting. And for the description, again, we won't go super in-depth because it's just an example. And every detail and every example is different. This is merely just the showcasing of how to do this by step. Now, once you fill in the description with whatever you need to, for example, we'll say object for sale in the local area. That way we have a means filling the space for description. And you can put for whatever for the making and manufacturer, whatever it might be. And of course, we have the scale of how good your item is. Is it salvageable? Is it fair? Is it good? For this posting, we'll just click on good, scroll our way down, and I'm going to use my address for them, since it'll be used at a later period in this showcasing. Once all that is filled out, you'll just simply hit continue. And since I didn't put in actual information, it's going to ask me to put a pin, if you will. So we're just going to pin a random location, hit continue. And as you can add images, I wouldn't particularly put any in here right now. I'll just put a random screenshot from previous classes. Once you're done with that, hit done with images. And if need be, you can edit your post, you can edit your images, and you can edit any information that you feel like you need to finish. Once that's done, you'll simply just have to click publish, and then your post will be made public, like so. And that is all for the steps by step. Now, hopefully, the steps we went through today has painted a quite easy picture for you to go through. And to be fair, while Craigslist is marketed as just a sales site, it is much greater than that. It has pretty much any possibilities you can think of, but in today's speech, we will not be going into that in-depth detail, unfortunately. And hopefully, my background experience with other sites, such as Facebook and Amazon, have helped keep this a little bit more refined and calm. And while Craigslist may be an old site and is most certainly not perfect, I still thoroughly believe that it is the best site to use while making a posting of any sorts, whether that be sale, job, or just about anything, honestly. Thank you for coming to my speech.